welcome back to my channel and to Scrap Stash and Mayhem one day late. But you know, I have missed 2 weeks, just about missed this week, but I got it done. I'm ready to go. Life has gotten in the way of my crafting time, and now I'm back. So I thought I would come and play here. I have some fun things that I want to do, and I'm playing with the Curator's cabinet from Sunflower Junk Drill Fix with Sunflowers and Doors, and it's all about advertising, using advertising. So I printed off some of the things that she supplied that Mandy gave us, but then I went through my stash and look, I found this little label, and then this is some. I got a Happy Mail, little gift in the mail, and these were in the wrap the package. So I thought, oh, well, that's advertising. And this is some of my scraps. And as I was looking through my advertising, I'm going to try this mayo. It looks very easy to do, and it might be good, and maybe a little more healthy for one than the stuff that we buy in the jar. So I'm going to try that. I'll let you know how that goes. And then here are some of I found a newspaper from March 20th, 1982. That was before my son was born. My son was born in 82. So I was, oh, perfect. So I cut out some advertising in there. A Copco tea kettle. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if that's a brand or the style. But anyways, back then, in 1982, it was $35. That's kind of pricey back then, I think. And this, again, is a piece of the ephemera that she gave us. This here is, my husband and I, we do date nights. And we do a date night probably once every couple months anyways, where we go to the city and we spend the night in a hotel and have a lovely meal and just some alone time. And so we had gone to the James Hotel back in 23. And I thought, well, hey, works as a nice little journaling card. And then I have, this comes from a pizza box. When you put your pizza on top of it so that the grease doesn't go, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. I think it's supposed to sop up the grease. But this is nice and clean. And so I thought, oh, well, I'll use that. And then this one here, fitting the gourmet to teas, coffee, and kitchen helpers. Scullery Plus. Oh, this was actually in Confed Mall. Confed Mall still exists, but this does not. And then from this page, this was a treasury of recipes. And so I thought, well, I really like this picture. So I thought, well, I'm going to use that on here. And I could just cover this up like so, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the other glue. It comes through a little bit better. It's runnier. It spreads faster. So I have missed a couple of days of building in my Curator's cabinet journal book there that I'm making. Well, I'll call it, excuse me, I got hiccups. My husband made me brunch this morning when I came home from church, and it was very yummy. But I got the hiccups now. Oop, oop. So I just pulled this page out of that book of ideas that I'm creating with the Curator's cabinet. And I'm just going to place this down here, kind of sort of even-ish. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to leave this just like this, I think is, yeah, that's what I thought. This goes like that. Okay. So, push that down. And I'm just going to take and push this up and over like so. It just gives the page a little extra strength. I'm good with that. And we'll just take and push this over because I'm also very good with that. I've been playing in my craft room because it's been such a mess and I needed it to be cleaned up because it's hard to get creative when you're in a mess. So, there we go. So I thought I would just stick this over here. I want to make sure I got my fold in half here. There we go. I think that looks really good. That would have made a really pretty cover, wouldn't it have? Oh well. So then I am going to just push this over as far as I can to here so it stays away from there. And that's all I'm going to do. That is all I'm... Oh, the baker's dozen. Oh, that's cool. But I like that other one better. And I'm pretty sure this baker's dozen does not exist anymore either. It's fun looking back through these old advertising things, and I don't even know why this, well, this must have been kept for the recipes, I'm guessing, and probably kept at the time and never ever looked at again. Is what I'm guessing. There we go. Okay, so then I thought I would just put this over top of this whole page, and as you can see, I've already inked it. And I'm going to put this all on the raised dots. And I've been finding a lot of things in my stash and cleaning things up and organizing. Which I find very difficult to do because I tend to just want to get busy onto the next project without cleaning up my first one. And then I get a mess and then I get overwhelmed. And if I would just do it at the time, it would be so much better, but I don't. Okay, so then I found this piece and I thought, because everything is so muted with the advertising, the old paper, so I thought I needed something bright to brighten it up. And I'm going to keep this here because that's kind of like advertising too. I'm just going to keep that in there. So I'm going to create a pocket out of this. I'm going to use this glue because, well, I'm just going to. So have you been following the Curator's cabinet? Have you been working along? Boy, by the time the end of the year is, it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous journal. I was putting different things together and not really mixing, like not really matching it and whatnot. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice idea book. Okay, so we got our little pocket here, and I just see this here. I want to take and cut that. There we go. There we go. There. And then I took an envelope, and I have a different project going with envelopes. And this is the part of the envelope I hadn't used, so I cut it so it kind of matchy. And I am going to glue this on totally because I don't want it to be another pocket in there. because we have 2 already. Like so. And we're just going to kind of eye that up like that. Now I kind of went a little bit with a honey theme. Ish. And I have this, kind of fits in here, leaves a little bit of the, and I like that. So we're just going to put some glue on these little houses. Here's another thing I found in my stash that I haven't used, but they are so cute. There we go. Okay, and then I just have this envelope here. I just inked it, and I put a little piece of advertising in there. And I think what I'm going to do is put it this way. And that's why I thought I would use some of these pieces. Maybe just kind of place them on there, but not really lined up or anything. Just kind of randomly put it in there. And this is this is my card when I was doing something for mixed media, I think it was. And I had this leftover paint, so I just kind of squished one of these index cards in there. Well, I think I did 3 in total. And I like the colors together. I want to start up my mixed media again. I did 2 episodes, and then I stopped. And it's not because I don't enjoy doing it, because I do enjoy. I love doing mixed media. I just forget to make time for mixed media. That's where my problem is. Make time. Okay, and I think we're just going to put you right in there like so. And then I think what I might do is just put that in there like so. And then I have my bees. And I might ink them up a little bit just to make that white not so white. I gotta finish my coffee too, and then move on to some water. Today is snowing. Lots of fun in Saskatchewan on a snow day. And it's, of course, a long weekend. So those poor people that are out camping, because that's what you do on a long weekend. Oh, I like that much better. Look at the difference. Yeah, I like that much better. I'm just going to glue that in here. Yep. Come on now. I thought maybe these were stickers, but they're not. I think they are to iron on, but I'm not ironing these on. And that's probably going to have to sit there for a little while till that dries. And I'm just going to stick that in this pocket. Are we dry? Yeah, we're dry. Okay. Oh, I get under there. Don't get, oh, maybe I better put a little bit more glue under there. I put too much glue there. Okay, squish it out. So squish it up. There we go. There we go. like that. I like that. Okay, like the colors in there. I think I got my, there we go. The flap was over on the other side. Didn't want to come up. Okay, and I think this might be better to go in behind here. I'll leave that like so. Like that. And put some honey here, and maybe I'll put the train ticket in here like so. And then this here I found too, Robin's Donuts. The last Robin's Donut just closed down, I think about a year ago, which is really too bad because they'd made really good donuts. And I know the one that we have now that was their biggest competition. I have this one too. I'm gonna put that in there. So just a little thingy there. Their biggest competition doesn't make from what I've heard, they don't make in store anymore. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's just what I've heard. And which is sad because Robin's Donuts, everything was made in store. But it's hard to compete sometimes. And I think maybe I'm going to put this other one just up here. So when you pull this out, you have something up there. And this is just the washi tape. But it's very cool washi tape. Did I tell you it was snowing here? Yes, I think I did. And it's a very dreary day and makes me very tired. I could go to sleep. I could, but I can't. I got things to do. Okay. So we're just going to put that in there like that. And then our little envelope in there. Make sure the flap is where it's supposed to be. There we go. Get down in there. Get down in there. There. Okay. So I have a few other things here. Oh. I think I want to put that number on there at least. You know what? Just put it on there. Just do it, right? Just do it. This is just from some yarn. Not yarn. Put that right here. Make it like a little hinge. Embroidery floss. There we go. So there we have it. I'm going to put my lid on. And I'm going to use this in another time. I don't think I need more than one bee. I think more than one bee might. Oh, maybe. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Why not? You got it out. Do it, right? I don't want them facing the same way, though. So that turned into a very busy page. And I'm actually okay with that. Okay, and we're just going to put you right in there. Just like so. Perfect. Okay, let's get our book out. And we're going to put that? I took that out from here somewhere. This one's very thin. Yeah, this one's thin. Let's put it in here. There we go. What have we got here? What we got here? I think. There we go. There we go. I guess you're going to go this way. Does that mean you're going not that way? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's on this side. Over here. Okay. You're on this side. There we go. Try to get the pages all sorted out, you know. There we go. Okay. So I think that turned out really nicely. So there is my page for this week in my idea book, my Curator cabinet ideas book. And I see this guy, this sticker wants to come off of here, so let's fix that. There we go. You just get back on there. You just get right back on there where you belong. All right, so thank you for hanging out with me. Look at, she's getting chunky. And she's got a lot of months left to go. So thank you for hanging out with me. Have yourselves an awesome day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.